In the early years of the 20th century, the lawless Old West was in its death throes, as it was crushed by the twin forces of encroaching governmental regulation and new technologies.
What is it with these things? Hello?
Rockstar Games set out to capture the essence of the West in their first open-world game set in a rural environment. Red Dead Redemption. The game attempts to foster a unique sense of organic gameplay and exploration, along with a powerful narrative and a huge cast of characters. One of the goals when designing the game was to create a seamless blend of action and discovery, where things can happen unexpectedly at any time. In order to make the game's rural setting work, the artists and designers needed to build an environment that looks organic and believable and teems with life, to ensure the player is presented with ever-changing opportunities for things to do and interact with, should they choose. The world of Red Dead Redemption encompasses a massive territory with 3 unique regions, each made up of towns and outposts populated by hundreds of unique characters with their own personality characteristics and accents.
I never stole nothing, sir. Never did, not in all my life.
I needs the map, partner. I needs it.
It is the story of partially reformed outlaw John Marston, on the trail tracking down the remaining members of his former gang. After a period searching in the U.S., he ventures south of the border into a volatile region of Mexico named Nuevo Paraiso, a dusty border area, the kind of place revolutions ferment. Careful attention was paid to the physics, from the muscles and movements of the horses to the proprietary technology used for synthesizing animations on the fly. The world is full of items, treasures, and weapons, with a thriving economy. Merchants will buy and sell. Treasure maps acquired days earlier will point you to unique geographic features. Sheriffs will post bounties, and you can ride out and track down outlaws. Besides getting a reward for helping, every action will affect John's honor and how he interacts with other characters. Your honor can quickly go up or down depending on how you choose to behave, rescuing travelers from bandits, capturing escaped prisoners, choosing to take a criminal alive rather than killing them will increase your honor. But you're also free to take the dishonorable side in any dispute. Kill the prisoners, help the bandits, steal some horses, and your honor will plummet. But you might get a good deal wealthier in the process. While in Mexico, Marston soon comes across charismatic rebel soldier Abraham Reyes,
I'm going to be the next president of Mexico.
a would-be messiah who hopes to lead his people in a courageous and foolhardy insurrection against the Mexican army. It's one of many spectacular battles in the game, requiring proficiency of pistol, sniper rifle, and even cannon. That, and a chance to use the Deadeye targeting system. The result is a massive title that crosses genres and expands and innovates on the idea of the open-world game. Red Dead Redemption from Rockstar Games. Red Dead Redemption is set in the years leading up to the First World War, as the mythical Wild West comes to an end and modern society begins to take root across the world. The American frontier gave way to farmland and towns. New technologies transformed communities, but few innovations facilitated change like the advancement of weapons technology.
You getting kicked with me, boy?
Calm down.
Laborious hand-packed muskets gave way to lever-action repeater rifles. Single-shot pistols were replaced by the revolver. The first, terrifying machine guns appeared, a weapon that rained death and would transform armed conflict forever. These are the weapons of Red Dead Redemption. Weapons of the period were meticulously researched. Besides a wide array of revolvers to choose from, players may also buy highly sought-after machine pistols.
Thank you, sir.
Sniper rifles, first popularized in the American Civil War, can take out rebels at a distance. For short-range conflict, players can use a shotgun. For high damage, Marston can wield a buffalo rifle, which inflicts catastrophic injury to man or beast.
Take cover!
When facing multiple enemies, players can utilize a Gatling gun. But if no gun is available, older weapons like a knife or fire bottle will suffice. Equally, the tactical use of dynamite can quickly turn the tide in battle. The technology behind Red Dead Redemption's highly detailed gunplay and real-time physical reactions is powered by a hybrid of Rockstar Games' proprietary Rage physics engine and Natural Motion's Euphoria character behavior system. It brings dynamic motion synthesis to gameplay, assigning real physics to enemies who will ride the true momentum of a gunshot. Every impact is uniquely created by the game engine. Where death isn't the goal,
Ease up there, friend.
Marston can also strategically place shots to wound enemies, who will limp or crawl away based on where they were shot. Although Red Dead Redemption is an epic open-world adventure, at its core is a strong shooting mechanic, built around the Deadeye targeting system. Deadeye has 3 levels. Initially, players are able to slow down the action for faster response in gunfights. The next level paints targets as the reticule passes over enemies. More experienced players can place the shots individually to devastating effect. From roadside skirmishes to full-scale epic gunfights, the weapons of Red Dead Redemption are part of the effort by Rockstar Games to deliver the most immersive, technologically advanced, and highly playable open-world games.
My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell. The man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that.
Nice to see you again, buddy. Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. They killed the man. Women folk then got their throats slit.
Come on, Bessie, give!
What a pleasant surprise, Mr. Marston. We're the bad guys. We enforce the rules. Now, while the rules may not be perfect, the alternative is hell. Your wife sends her regards.
I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
Hey, Mr. McFarland! This is a nice girl you got there.
With faith, I can achieve great things. I know that.
I thought they was doxies.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war.
What is it? Martha.
What's happening?
Don't worry about me, Mr. Marston. I'm living in history. I'm not afraid to die. I have lost my father. My sister has fled. I have no family. Just because.
These peasant girls, they believe every word a fellow says.
An illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl blush.
Gather round, gather round. Do you suffer from stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, anxieties and ravaged nerves? Gentlemen, step right up.
I was just coming to see you when the drink got the better of me.
Did I miss anything?
This land was imagined by an angry god for an angry people. Who do you think you are, boyo? The bloody cavalry? Look at me!
scrambling around, half insane. I ain't washed in 6 months.
Why don't I get the warm and tender embrace?
I have finally solved the riddle that has tormented my mind these past 8 years. I'm a professor at Yale. I write books. I'm from Connecticut.
I say we tar and feather him right now.
I apologize if science is not your forte.
Goodbye, John Marston. It's been a great pleasure.